All right, it is Monday, June 22nd. I am here with the lovely, the talented, the slightly orange, Sunny Hostin.
Nixon 5.
Nixon 5.
I'm still...
You're feeling it.
I'm still riding high on that.
I love it. All right, so here you are. Welcome back to the podcast, which, for those who missed it, is now available on Disney Plus and Hulu. How about that?
That is something, Brian.
That's pretty good.
That is a credit to you.
Well, it's a credit to the amazing team here and everything else.
That's pretty amazing.
This is good. So you can watch The View, you can watch a couple Marvel movies, and then flip over to the podcast.
Exactly.
I think it's pretty good.
Exactly.
Well, this is your first time on the podcast since the now legendary, epic Vice President JD Vance live interview on The View last week.
Yeah.
Millions tuned in.
Millions.
Millions and millions and millions. What did you make?
And all of them have reached out to me.
Yeah, you've heard from a lot of people. So he made the joke on Friday about his love affair with Joy Behar and the fact that...
He didn't say he loved me.
No. He said he and Joy are best friends. And he said that being on our show helped prepare him for hostile negotiations with Iran. I think he did better with us than Iran. It's about the same.
About the same.
About the same. What was your takeaway from the whole thing? Were you nervous going in? Do you get nervous for these big interviews?
I don't get nervous because I am...
prepared.
I'm always very prepared.
Mm-hmm.
It's just my method of making sure that I'm not anxious or nervous.
Right.
I over prepare, as you know.
Yes.
You know, I read the books. I watch the plays. I watch the movies. It's just my way of preparing, which is very type A, but it makes me comfortable.
Sure.
So I had read the book, and I was prepared for anything that came my way. I wasn't sure if he was going to be combative, which he wasn't.
No,
at all.
to his credit, that he was not at all.
Not at all. I was prepared for him to be evasive, which I did find him to be evasive. One of the things that I was disappointed in is that he didn't answer, in my view, really any questions substantively. I don't think he answered them. And that was a disappointment to me. I thought he had a real opportunity to answer questions about the administration, answer questions about the removal of and the erasure of Black history. I thought he had the opportunity to answer questions about how, in one instance, he was so anti-Trump, likening him to Hitler, and then all of a sudden has this sort of change of heart and becomes his supporter and vice president.
He sort of answered that.
But he didn't take the opportunity to really answer these questions. This is a smart guy. And to me, that was a disappointment.
I thought your questioning on Epstein was some of the most impactful part of the interview.
It was fascinating because he is on the right side of history on that. I may not agree with
but based on the reporting
almost
and
anything
for this new book, which we have the authors on tomorrow for.
He confirmed that these meetings took place
inside
of the Situation Room, which are that's a place where issues of national security are discussed.
It's the most secure place in the world, theoretically.
It's supposed to be, but there were leaks from it. And that is a question of national security. National security would be at risk. So I also thought that was an opportunity for him to discuss, he admitted that they did take place there because he didn't question that. But he could have gone into even more, I thought.
What did you make of him saying that he is, in fact, a conspiracy theorist?
That was fascinating to me. I think in some respects it was still evasive, right? Because that was sort of the bombshell thing. So I think he tried to take the sting out of the fact that Susie Wiles, the chief of staff, believes him to be a conspiracy theorist.
So it was like self-deprecating.
Not only about Epstein, probably about other things as well. So I think that was a savvy move. Again, he's a savvy politician. I'll give him that. But
he's clearly smart. And
I don't think he
came with real answers.
He didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't learn anything.
Well, maybe he'll come back and we'll get another shot at it.
And oftentimes we do.
Yeah.
And so I didn't find him to be genuine in his responses.
Another big thing happened later in the week. We had the opening of the Obama Presidential Center.
Yes.
what was your takeaway? We talked a little bit about it on Friday, but how did it make you feel to see all the presidents together, to see the reception for the Obamas? I've heard a lot of people online who are not fans of the Trump administration saying this is the America 250 celebration we wanted. Like this,
Yes, that's how
this
I
event
felt.
and the people performing in there, and
It actually made me miss the normalcy of the Obama presidency. I know that there were so many people, you know, he's the president that I think received, you know, hundreds of death threats a week. You know, he was under tremendous pressure. And Michelle Obama, when speaking to him and about him, mentioned how with everything that was put in front of him, he never lost his moral compass, never lost faith, never lost hope, and did what he thought was best for the country. And I felt a deep sense of pride in the Obamas, their legacy in the country, yes, but also a deep sense of sadness that that dignity and that class and that type of just wholesome patriotism doesn't seem to exist in this administration. I see so much centeredness going on with Trump, so much, you know, selfishness and hubris. And I didn't realize that I missed that normalcy so very much.
one of my favorites, of course, because he's my hero. My old boss, David Letterman,
Yes,
and
he was
Stephen
there.
Colbert, they were there, and they wore tan suits.
They wore
which
tan suits.
was
Stephen
genius.
Colbert.
Yes.
It was just the President Obama wearing a tan suit. That was the what was outrageous.
Yes.
You know, and now we've got the
What commentary,
this foam
yeah.
green,
The reflecting pool.
the reflecting pool, and we've got this war in Iran, and
The
we've
reflecting
got,
pool memes, I was cracking up all weekend.
all
There were
this
so many good ones.
craziness.
They have like Luke Skywalker raising the X-wing from the swamp.
Oh my gosh,
was
it
in
looks like a
that
swamp.
was great. They have like Swamp Thing.
Didn't
They have-
Yoda do
yeah,
it?
Yeah, exactly. It's
oh
fantastic.
my gosh.
Speaking of the Obamas, there was something.
Now I can't unsee
Oh,
that.
it's so good. There was something you said last week that really went viral. I want to talk about it a little bit. It was about the UFC fight and that fighter's slur about Michelle Obama made on the White House lawn
Yeah.
on in front of millions of people on a live broadcast.
Yes.
It was important for you to call that out.
It was.
I was very glad that you did. Tell me why.
You know, first of all, she is our former First Lady and deserves respect. And for that disrespect to happen at the White House was offensive. But as a woman of color and Afro-Latina, I am very aware of the dehumanization that Black women are often at the center of. And it goes back to the days of slavery where Black women were called, tough as an ox. They're just as strong as men. And so they were forced to work throughout their pregnancies and give birth in the cotton fields. So there's this intersectionality between racism and sexism that is uniquely a Black woman's experience. It's a way of trying to take away femininity from Black women. And it's despicable. And it's been going on for a very long time. And it's deeply rooted in racism. And I find it particularly offensive because of the history of it. And the fact that it's being done to the former First Lady of the United States in 2026 with the sitting president smirking, the sitting president not calling it out, and JD Vance, quite frankly, being there, not calling it out. No one calling it out. And people laughing at it is dehumanizing. And it's unbecoming of something that would happen at the White House.
Yeah. The head of the
People's
UFC,
House.
Dana White, did call it out when asked.
Yes.
But
thank goodness.
Yeah, but it's unfortunate that it wasn't more
It's despicable.
universal.
And people should understand the history behind it. And I don't think
I don't think I did. So I
don't
appreciate
think many
you
people
explaining it. Yeah.
understand why it's so offensive.
Yeah.
When I mean, I think people for some reason understand. Okay, the Obamas are likened to monkeys. They're like, oh, well, that's a racist trope. But Black women in particular being called a specific slur.
And this happening like very weeks after that
Yes.
that monkey video
Yes,
was
it's
insane.
a very
I mean,
specific
it's really
slur for Black women in particular.
Yeah. Oh well, it was horrible, and I think it's important
Terrible.
to call out.
It's terrible.
Something else that happened last week, the Knicks won, as we know. You're still wearing the colors.
Yes.
We had Jalen on the show. Now, you and Whoopi disagreed last week when we talked about whether the Knicks should go to the White House.
Yeah.
We talked about it a little bit with Charlamagne today, too. Whoopi thinks they should go. You disagree.
I don't think they should go.
Tell me why.
I think it's their choice. There may be some of them.
You wouldn't
that want
blame
to
someone
go.
who decided to go.
No. But Donald Trump makes everything political, and I don't think that after what he's done to the Black community, erasing Black history, saying that Haitians were eating dogs and cats, with his immigration policy against Black countries and African countries, his clear history of racism. I don't
Tweeted
think
video we just talked about.
yeah, his clear history of racism, going back to the 70s, okay, with his dad. I don't think what he did they were called the Exonerated Five. They used to be called the Central Park Five. I mean, there is a clear history of racism against Black people. I just don't think 5 Black men, the starting lineup, should, and even Jose Alvarado, who's Puerto Rican, what Donald Trump has said about Puerto Rico and throwing, paper towels during Hurricane Maria and trying to swap Greenland for Puerto Rico. It just seems to me that Black men and Hispanic men should not go to the White House and stand behind him and take a picture with him. I don't think he deserves that. I don't think he deserves their dignity.
I guess the other part of that conversation, the other side of that conversation is they deserve to get to go to the White House, and who's in it shouldn't stop them from having that experience.
They don't need to go to the White House this time. And that is why the 5 NBA teams that won during Donald Trump's
I wasn't aware of that
presidency
until this time.
did
I didn't
not
realize
go.
no one, because I know football teams have gone, and
No NBA team went. And NBA is predominantly African American. And
NFL's heavily, but not as much.
But not as much, I believe. And they did go. An NBA team went during the Obama presidency and also
then
during the
Biden
Biden presidency. And it's because of how divisive this particular president is about race.
Yesterday was Father's Day.
Yes.
We all know here that you had a rough Mother's Day. It was
I had a very rough
talk about
Mother's Day.
things that went viral. Was there was talk of revenge? Was there some sort of payback for Manny on Father's Day, or did you go to the earth's crust, or did you go high?
I took the high road.
Sonny Hostin,
I did.
explain what happened.
I decided to try to lead by example
Sure.
instead of revenge.
Yes, this is out of character.
It is. Maybe there's growth.
Perhaps.
I decided to make brunch reservations at one of his favorite restaurants
Very nice.
in Greenwich, Connecticut. I invited his best friend and his godchildren, our godchildren, and our 2 families celebrated together. The children bought him gifts.
Did the children buy him gifts, or did you buy the gifts for the
No,
children?
the children did.
They did it on their own.
I have adult children now.
You do, but sometimes even adult children.
Yeah, but I did pay for brunch.
Mm-hmm.
And Gabriel posted a beautiful post about his father.
All right. Did Manny notice perhaps that you had
He
done
was
something
very
he did not?
Sheepish.
Sheepish.
And he said, thank you
Okay.
very much.
Okay.
So I suspect next Mother's Day will be different.
All eyes will be on next Mother's Day.
I suspect
yes.
I will be reporting something very different.
Yes.
next Mother's
And
Day.
before then, you'll have a birthday. I mean, there's a couple other opportunities for him to make good here, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
But Mother's Day is going to be the test
Yes.
because of how well I did.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, your birthday's in October, but it's coming up. But yes, okay. We'll see.
He does good for my birthday. Remember
All
my
right.
50th birthday?
Oh, that's right. Yes, I do. I was there for that.
He does well.
That was good. I had a very nice Father's Day. My girls took care of me.
They
It was
did,
very
right?
good. Yeah, it was good. A little sad. My first one without my dad.
I know. I
Yeah.
was thinking about you on
Yeah,
Father's Day. You saw
but-
the meme I sent you.
I did. Thank you. I enjoyed that very much.
You are the father.
I am, in fact, the father. All right. So let's switch gears here.
Okay.
All right. This is a good one. I saw something on the Hot Topics list that I know you will have an opinion on.
Okay.
A woman wrote into an advice column and said this: "My sister thinks she's a great singer, but the reality is she sets off car alarms and makes nearby dogs howl with her voice. I'm getting married in August and she wants to sing at my wedding. When I told her no, she threw a huge tantrum and dragged our parents into it. Now, I really don't want the occasion to be ruined or to have my sister humiliate herself in front of everyone. But if I stand my ground, I'll never hear the end of it. What should I do?"
You know, that's a hard one. My first reaction is it's your day
Your wedding.
and it's your wedding, and you don't, you get to have the day that you want. I think it's very selfish for someone to insert themselves in that way and sort of, ruin your day. It sort of reminds me of the Duchess Meghan, where allegedly says Meghan, the Duchess, that Catherine, her sister-in-law, got her upset because she wanted different flower girl
Right.
dresses. And if it's your day, it's your day. But this is your sister. I don't have siblings, but I had a certain situation in my family where my cousin, we were raised as siblings. Our aunt actually has a very nice voice, and she started taking singing lessons to refine her voice because she wanted to sing Ave Maria at which is heavy.
That's a big one.
It's
Yeah.
a heavy lift at his wedding, and his wife didn't want her to sing, and so he told her she couldn't sing, and she was devastated.
Never forgotten, I'm sure.
She's still devastated. And my position at that time was, let her sing. Like, who cares? I've been married 28 years. I don't even remember half of the stuff that
So
happened
I'm
at
curious.
my wedding.
My assumption is this is like a church singing situation, like an Ave
Yeah.
Maria, not at a reception, which is a little more.
I probably would just let her sing.
Just let her
She's
sing.
going to embarrass herself, and it's going to be horrible.
Right.
But you'll look like a good sister for letting her sing.
And she thinks she has a good voice.
And she thinks, there are a lot of people that think they have a good
That's
voice.
tough.
That's not my ministry. I know I don't have a good voice. So I never, I don't have a good voice.
I do. I
Remember,
do know that.
remember we had that Halloween
Yeah,
thing,
that
and you
was
kept
rough.
on saying, "I'm sure you can sing. I'm sure you can sing.
You
You're
have
such a good
rhythm? I
dancer."
don't know, like,
You have- and I'm
yeah.
like, it's not my
Not the
ministry.
same. No.
It's not my ministry.
And we used a lot of auto tune, and still.
and
yeah.
it's still, I cannot sing.
So
Cannot sing. I can dance.
I think I can
I'm a
sing better
trained
than I
dancer.
actually can. My sister.
Can she sing?
No, she can't. At karaoke once, my sister said to me, "Do you think that sounds good?" Which really hurt. That hurt a lot.
I know I can't sing. You know what what's your karaoke song?
Oh man, it's been a minute now. I'm better with like 90s hip hop. I can do some
Like rapping.
Yeah, I can
You
do that
see?
pretty well.
You know what my song is?
What?
Tyrone.
Oh, I like that.
That's an easy one.
I like that.
It's flat,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just talking, and everybody sings it with you. That's what you do when you can't sing.
After a couple drinks, I do "Careless Whisper," George Michael.
Oh, that's
a
a
little
hard
rough.
one.
I take some runs. Yeah,
That's not a good karaoke song.
I know.
I always wonder what people's karaoke song
yeah.
is.
It depends on
Always
where I
question
am.
for me.
Yeah, no, it depends on where I am.
I
in
do
the,
Tyrone. It's easy.
I like it.
It's
now,
easy.
by the way, you're not alone. Sarah also can't sing at all. So the
No.
two of you on that
We
one
can't
was
sing.
rough.
Sarah thinks she sings better than she does.
She does. Yes, you're more in tune with your.
I know that
yeah.
it's not my ministry. I
Yeah.
know it.
Mhm.
And my husband tries to tell me, "No, you can sing." I can't.
No, my daughters can sing. Which
Yeah,
is
your
pretty
daughters
good.
can sing.
Yeah, yeah. My dad could sing.
It's
I
a gift.
can't really.
Actually, Gabriel can sing, and Manny can hold a tune as well.
There we go.
Not me.
My phone's ringing. It's probably my people yelling at me about singing. All right, that's all the time we have for today,
Yes.
Sonny. Tomorrow I'll be back with Joy. That'll be exciting.
She's so funny.
She is.
That bit with the deer and the Cadillac, the Chevy.
I mean,
come on.
so good.
That was so good.
So good. She's
good.
Yeah, no, I enjoy it. So we'll see what she
I wonder
brings
what
tomorrow.
her karaoke song is. She probably doesn't do karaoke.
You know, I bet she does. I bet we could get her to do karaoke. What about a View host karaoke night? Not for cameras.
I'll sing Tyrone.
There we go. I think we should be on it. All right. Thanks for joining me today, Sonny. Tomorrow back with Joy, and we'll see you then.